Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Power Art Podcast channel. My name is John, and this is my good friend and co-host Kynan. Kynan, how have you been?
Sweating buckets. I'm surprised I have not lost 30 pounds due to sweat already.
I feel that. That's basically me every day at work. Today we are back to reacting some death battles. We got a few lined up, starting with Luke Skywalker versus Harry Potter. Do you know either of these characters, Kynan?
I think not. These are like major players from our childhoods.
Okay. Who do you think, before we even get into like stats or anything, who do you think is going to win?
This is a hard one.
I know who I'm choosing. I'm choosing Luke Skywalker. Um, mostly
I
because I
think
don't
it's
like,
going to be Luke.
mostly because I don't like Harry that much.
I love Harry, but sure you can win Guardian Leviosa a lightsaber, but at the end of the day, Luke can just get back with the Force.
Yep. So let's get going and start.
The Jedi and Harry Potter, the boy who lived.
So I'm gonna. Yeah.
Every generation has idolized a sci-fi hero. Like Luke Skywalker, Legacy of the Jedi, and Harry Potter, the boy who lived. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I
As
don't
the
know
orphan son of Darth
if
Vader,
people will
Luke
hear
Skywalker
my
carries
Discord
one
going
of the
off,
most
so
powerful Sith
I'm
Lords
sorry about
ever
that.
known. He was raised by his aunt and uncle, who kept him safe by disguising his true powers, before being taught by a wise old mentor in the ways of the Force. Luke's weapon of choice is the lightsaber, a combination of my two favorite killing tools, swords and lasers. Despite having little formal training, Luke advanced in lightsaber combat much faster than any other Jedi. He even took down a friggin' TIE fighter with it, only a month after he blew up the Death Star. What a badass! Luke is a master of Form 5 DM So, an aggressive combat stance with defensive posture, specializing in both perseverance and pressuring an opponent. Despite what you might think, the lightsaber isn't just for killing. It also works pretty damn well for defense. Even so, Luke's most instrumental tool is his unrivaled connection to the Force. He can apply it in three aspects: control, sense, and alter. Controlling all aspects of the body, sensing and utilizing his surroundings, and altering the environment. Like the mind trick thingy. Oh man, the terrible things I would do with that. When injured or exhausted, he can push his physical limits with the Force body ability, and use Flash Burn to neglect pain until he can mend his wounds with Force Heal. Also, Luke uses the Force to move things with his mind, with almost no limits. Finally, Luke can use Shatterpoint to identify any possible weakness or fracture in a subject. Add just a little pressure with the Force, and boom, they explode faster than a Firestone tire. Luke has defeated a wide variety of foes, ranging from stormtroopers to deadly Sith Lords, one of which Luke had to construct a second lightsaber to beat. His shorter red Shoto saber was made to counter the Sith Lumia's light whip, and it worked pretty damn well. He still carries it, though prefers a single blade over two-handed combat. Penis joke. Anyway, Luke doesn't have an obvious weakness, aside from some pretty serious daddy issues. He doesn't carry a blaster, but unlike other stupid Jedi, he isn't afraid to use one. While Luke is no fan of violence, he certainly will not pull any punches.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
As an orphan, Harry Potter carries the talents of the most powerful...
Thoughts on Luke going into this? Or coming out of his
Luke, I feel like if Luke uses Shatterpoint, it's going to be all over for Harry.
Yeah. It seems like there's a lot that the Force has. Really giving. Unless Harry has counters to it, which I don't know if he does.
Right.
It kind of seems like this is going to be a stomp for Luke. Let's see what Harry has going for him.
dark wizard ever known, Lord Voldemort. He was raised by his aunt and uncle, who kept him safe by disguising his true powers before being taught by a wise old mentor in the ways of magic.
Now why does that sound familiar?
Harry wields an 11-inch Phoenix Core Holly wand. He has learned numerous spells and is exceptionally skilled in charms.
His trademark attack is the disarming charm, Expelliarmus, or whatever.
Expelliarmus.
Which can either knock a weapon away or throw the opponent through the air.
The Confundus charm temporarily confuses the target, Stupefy stuns people, and the shield charm protects Harry from all attacks.
And he can summon anything he wants to him with Accio. Accio money. Accio loose women. Yeah.
His firebolt is a racing broom that can reach 150 miles per hour in less than 10 seconds.
That's even faster than Wiz gets shot down by a woman.
Right. Wait, no, back to spells. Harry is also experienced in curses. He destroys objects with Reductor, slashes enemies with Sectum Sempra, and controls minds with Imperius.
And then there's the killing curse, Abracadabra.
Avada Kedavra.
Oh, that magician wasn't trying to kill me. I guess I should probably go apologize to his family.
While Harry's never actually used the killing curse, it is implied that he can. It is an instant kill and unblockable.
Unless it hits a wall, or a sword, or anything really.
Almost all magic requires a line of sight and eye contact to perform. The killing curse is no exception.
Harry also knows teleporting and can do it without a wand.
His training in Occlument's defends his mind from any sort of mental attack or illusion.
And he's got all sorts of other spells, but I seriously doubt the tickle charm's gonna help him much in the fight, so let's move on.
Harry owns the Cloak of Invisibility, an unrelenting deathly hallow that hides the wearer from sight and cannot be detected.
Unless he makes a noise or pokes his foot out.
Harry is a quick draw with his wand and has performed many great feats at very young ages. He has also mastered non-verbal spells.
By the time he was 17, he was beating up way more experienced wizards. In the battle for Hogwarts, he had no problem kicking a ton of Death Eater ass. Not to mention Lord Voldemort himself.
Afterwards, Harry became head of the Dark Wizard Hunting Auror office, even though he's technically a Hogwarts dropout.
He never did finish that 7th year. But I guess if you kill the Lord of Ultimate Evil, you get a GED.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all. But for...
Okay. So I was going into the fight. I still think Luke wins.
Yeah, I mean, I still think SharePoint could go through because I don't think it's technically mind control or mind reading, but more bodily connection.
Yeah.
So I really think it's all based on technicality there.
And Luke has, I forgot what the ability is called, but he has the ability where he can see where a character's weak point is. Harry doesn't have anything to counter that. So,
Right.
Again, this seems like a stomp. So, I guess we're going to watch a kid get killed by a Jedi.
Yeah.
And...
Fight.
Avada Kedavra! Avada Kedavra! Expelliarmus!
I think I use Expelliarmus.
Accio Firebolt! Protego! Confundo! Stupid! Fuck! Avada Kedavra!
Okay, so he's
Sectum Sempra!
finally got a hit off.
Yep.
Harry did it.
Okay, so we got it right. Also, I I knew it. The ability that lets him find weakness. It was going. I knew. I had a feeling.
Yeah, there's no way the magic can ever beat the Force.
Yeah. We'll see the
A
reasoning.
surprisingly good job keeping Luke at a distance.
But Luke fought if you're a subscriber within
Okay. I think we agree that this was a accurate death battle.
Yeah. Plus, there's also a thing that Harry was technically not the best wizard in the Harry Potter universe.
Yeah, that's true. Um,
If Luke Skywalker were up against Hermione Granger, that would be a different story.
yeah. Um,
That would probably have ended up in a draw. But going up against Harry, it became quite obvious whenever they mentioned Shatterpoint that
yeah.
Luke was going to pull.
Yeah. I figured as much. Um, it's a good fight. Harry only got one attack off on Luke, so I find that surprising. And also, I think Luke only did, besides the choke, he also only did one move to Harry that landed. No, wait, no, he did two. Because he used the force to slam into the building.
Which one thing you can think about is I think there is in the Star Wars lore where Force users can like slow down the perception of time to be able to dodge certain attacks and whatnot. So Luke being able to dodge so many spells could be a result of that Force ability, if I'm correct.
I'm not that well versed in Star Wars. Neither am I in Harry Potter. I was more Percy Jackson growing up, so
Yeah.
I don't know the lore behind both franchises that well to be able to actually commentate on that. But I do think that this was a very accurate fight, and fight was pretty well done too. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I've been John. This has been Kynan. Be sure to give this video a like, share it around, give us a subscribe. Let us know that we are doing good. Be sure to check the description below for the link to the original video, links to our Discord, to our website, the Nerd Redux. Also to, if we ever get around to actually doing a podcast again, we will do a podcast again. Hopefully we get to do a podcast soon. But with that said, till next time, guys, I've been John, this has been Kynan, and we be seeing you.